Chamber of Commerce of the great city of Syracuse, New York. This bout is being sanctioned and supervised by the New York State Athletic Commission, the Honorable John M. Prenderville, the chairman. Also sanctioned by the Commissioner Fred Shook from the WBC. And the officials that have been assigned here tonight by the New York State Athletic Commission are judges Carol Castellano, Vinnie Rayon, and Harold Lederman. The attending physicians at ringside tonight is Dr. Armand Sankara and Dr. John Marola. And the referee for this bout is Arthur Morcanti. This is the main final bout of the evening. It's for 15 rounds for the World's Boxing Council Welterweight Championship. Coming here tonight from Denver, Colorado. He's wearing the red trunks with white stripes. He weighs 144 3/4. Larry Bonds. Larry Bonds. Now his opponent from Mitchellville, Maryland, wearing the white trunks with red stripes and weighing 145.5. He's the WBC welterweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Sugar Ray Leonard.
You can feel electricity.
You really can. It's that way at every championship fight. This one is no exception. You have to look at the odds and say they're long for Larry Bonds, but nonetheless, there is that electricity.
Sugar and Larry. This contest for the welterweight championship of the world will be governed by the rules of the World Boxing Council. In the event of a knockdown, you must take an 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule has been waived. You will be penalized for any illegal blows. When I say break, break. Shake hands now, return to your corners to await the starting bell. Good luck.
Well, you saw the stairs. All the gamesmanship is over. All there is now is just to get to it, and that's exactly what we're about to do. Welterweight championship of the world. We're at the Carrier-Drome in Syracuse, New York. Some 20,000 people on hand for this one. Round 1, scheduled 15-rounder. Crowd comes alive right at the get-go. Bonds comes out circles. Larry Bonds, remember, has fought only 7 rounds in 11 months. Had a knockout the last time out over Costello King. First punch of the fight, sticking jab by Bonds. Bonds has said he's got to change strategies time and again in this fight. Can't show any kind of consistency against the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard.
It's interesting that the role for Leonard is exactly reversed as in the Durant fights. He's now the chaser instead of the chasee.
Well, you know, you're right there. I think this is the fill-out round here. You know, they're both trying to see what shots they can get in there. And I think that he wants to move right now and try to draw Leonard to do what he don't want to do.
Early in the first round here, first right hand thrown by Leonard, whistles by the nose of Larry Bonds. Bonds dancing in his own corner now, up on his toes. Larry Bonds has gone 12 rounds on 2 different occasions. So going a distance is not totally unusual to him. It's just the fact that he has not had a lot of activity in the last year.
Well, the way that he's built, by slim that he is, he should have great hand speed.
He's the kind of guy that when he fights well, makes his opponent look bad. Right hand to the top of the head of Sugar Ray Leonard, little damage. Coming up on the 2-minute mark, round 1, welterweight championship of the world. Sugar Ray Leonard on the left. That is Larry Bonds, the challenger, and a long shot challenger in the red trunks.
Main thing what I see right here, Barry, is that Bonds has to be careful when he's dancing around there, because he's lifting his head up. He's bringing his head up out of that pocket there.
Something to watch for. Right hand scores by Leonard. Larry Bonds also keeping that right arm down pretty well and making himself a target to the left-hand jabs of Sugar Ray Leonard. Coming up on the 15-second mark in round 1.
Well, I think Leonard's doing a great job right now behind the fact that he's cutting the ring off. He's moving side to side on him. And he's, like you say, he's the aggressor in this fight.
Larry Bonds still continues to circle now, backpedal a little bit. We come to the end of round 1. Bonds looks Sugar Ray Leonard all the way back to his corner, but Leonard, as you mentioned, was the aggressor in round 1.
It's easy to see off this first round why fighters avoid Larry Bonds. He's quick and he's careful.
Round number 2 coming up.
Let's listen to Angelo Dundee and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Pick up the pace, Ray, that's all.
Very simple instructions from Angie Dundee.
He was just sort of measuring the timing and geometry between them in that round, and he just say, okay, let's squeeze the vise a little tighter now.
About you all night long, you know.
Well, one thing you would know, Leonard has to...
There we see Larry Bonds receiving his instructions. And of course, the longer he goes with the champion, the more valuable a commodity he becomes for his future.
Can't emphasize enough, the biggest purse that Larry Bonds has had coming into this fight was $2,000. That was in his last fight, last April against Costello King. In this fight, he will make $100,000. And if he shows well against the champion, I would think more fights will follow. Leonard now pressing the attack against Larry Bonds.
Well, what you heard in the corner from Angie Dundee told Leonard to pick the pace up.
Leonard, the master, right hand to the chest of Larry Bonds. And first time Bonds tries to force the action a little bit. Comes up pretty much empty. Left hand to the face does score, and Leonard comes back at him, ties him up. And Leonard draws a warning from Arthur McCanty for holding and hitting.
Well, Leonard's got to have a little nerve in him, you know, because I tell you, it only takes a second out there. He shouldn't be too careful. I mean, you know, he's a little bit too relaxed.
Well, that, of course, is the danger that everyone that has had anything to do with this fight has talked about. That it's very easy to overlook someone like Larry Bonds. You can tell yourself time and time again that you're not going to do it. Then when it gets down to it, you do it.
Well, you know, he's very confident, you know, and you can see that. He's just really just walking right on top of Bonds.
Leonard did score with an uppercut. And there's another uppercut. The left hand behind that to the cheek of Larry Bonds spins him away from the ropes.
He's using the ring very well. He's cutting off Bonds. Bonds has got to be more fast and more accurate with his jab.
Bonds misses with the combination there.
To make Leonard respect him a little more.
Right above us now, Leonard works on Bonds against the ropes here. No damage in the fight. We're in the second round. All of that action absorbed by the gloves of Larry Bonds. Coming up on the 1-minute mark, round 2, welterweight championship. We're in Syracuse, New York. Good combination, scoring against Larry Bonds by the champion. Bonds tries to come back with that right-hand jab. And again, a combination left hand right across the face of Larry Bonds. And another left hand to the face of Bonds now in his own corner. Bonds gets a jab in on the face of Leonard, gets himself extricated from that corner. Larry Bonds has only been down once in his boxing career. He was stopped one other time on cuts. 2 quick jabs by Bonds.
Barry, I think what we have to look for is Leonard's right uppercut and left hook.
There's a left and a right to the face.
That's going to be his baby tonight.
You can really see Leonard setting up his man with the left hand and then coming back with the right hand. Scores again.
Right there.
And that would hurt Larry Bonds, cause his arms to drop.
Bonds was just shook with that right there.
Bonds on the bicycle now. And Leonard again with a right hand lead this time.